Wow. Okay, so anyone else feel like they just got off a roller coaster? This week in the markets has been uh, wild, to say the least.
Yeah, wild's one word for it.
I mean, between global events and things happening right here, it's been a lot to process.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're doing today. Deep dive into the highlights, help everyone make sense of it all.
Sounds good.
We'll cover, well, everything from Trump's reappearance on the scene.
Oh, yeah. Can't forget about that.
Definitely not.
Hmm.
And how that's sending shockwaves, well, everywhere, really.
Hmm.
But also some positive news, believe it or not.
There's always a silver lining, right?
Right. Egypt's economy actually looking pretty strong despite all the chaos.
Definitely some interesting things happening there.
Yeah. So buckle up, everyone. Let's break it all down.
Let's do it.
First things first, Trump. Gotta say, his return hasn't exactly been a calming influence, has it?
You know, I think it's safe to say that we're seeing a return to that classic Trump era volatility, a lot of uncertainty, which, well, it keeps investors on their toes, that's for sure.
Definitely keep things interesting.
Yeah, interesting is one way to put it.
So let's get into some specifics. The new tariffs he's put in place, 25% on Canadian steel, 15% on imports from China, Mexico, and Europe. What are we thinking? What's the impact there?
Well, no surprise. It's definitely escalating global trade tensions. Long-term consequences, though, still a little too early to say for sure. I think businesses are still scrambling a bit to figure out how to adapt. And, well, we're all going to feel the ripple effects for a while, I think.
Yeah, it makes you realize just how quickly things can change, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
And then, I mean, talk about dramatic, the collapse of the Ukraine peace talks. Live on air, no less.
Oh, yeah. That was something.
Coal prices, of course, spiked right after.
Like clockwork. Geopolitical events like that, I mean, they always have an immediate impact. Uncertainty sends people running for safe havens, like gold. Drives up the demand, drives up the price.
And then, to add a little more fuel to the fire, gotta love this, Trump decides to throw XRP, Solana, and Cardano into U.S. reserves.
Ah, yes, the crypto curveball.
Classic Trump.
Classic. I mean, it just goes to show you, no matter what market we're talking about, traditional or not, Trump can still shake things up. His decisions, they have consequences. Investors got to pay attention right now.
Absolutely. Okay, now for something a little, well, a little more upbeat, shall we say.
Yeah, let's switch gears a bit.
Egypt's economy, actually looking pretty good right now, especially considering everything else that's going on.
Yeah, it's quite a contrast, isn't it?
It is. So give us the rundown. What's looking good?
Well, the PMI index, which basically measures how healthy the manufacturing sector is, it's looking really strong in Egypt right now. Anything above 50 means they're growing. And let's just say they're comfortably exceeding that.
That's great to hear.
It is.
And their net foreign assets, I mean, huge jump, ending up positive $8.7 billion. That's quite a turnaround from last year's, was it $29 billion deficit?
It's a massive change. Yeah, it really shows their resilience. They've been making reforms, attracting foreign investment, and it's paying off. They even launched a new online platform to help with tax compliance, streamline things a bit.
Really interesting to see how they're kind of weathering the storm, huh?
Yeah, impressive, but, still got to be cautious. Things change fast.
Oh, for sure. Always good to remember that. Okay, let's talk stock market now. What's happening there?
Sure. The EGX 30, which is, the benchmark index, it's been kind of stuck in a sideways trend for the last 3 weeks, bouncing between 30,500 and 31,000 points. We're watching to see if it breaks above that 31,000 mark, could signal an upward move.
And if it drops?
Keep an eye on that 29,300 level. That's a key support level.
Okay. What about the EGX 70, the one that tracks the smaller companies?
Right, so that one's holding pretty steady around that 8,500 support level.
Yeah.
Could see some new highs if it manages to push past 8,600, though.
Now, for our stock enthusiasts out there, any big movers this week? Anything we should be watching?
Definitely. EFG Holding had another amazing week. That's 7 weeks of gains now. Very impressive.
Wow.
Yeah. And EMAR, well, that Thursday rally was something else.
Huge.
Yeah. And then, of course, Mizr Steel, Ataka, they've been climbing ever since Ezi Steel got delisted.
Right, right. Okay, last but not least, gold. That classic safe haven. It's been living up to its name lately.
Oh, for sure. I mean, $2,915 an ounce this week. Trump's tariffs definitely played a role there. And, well, that failed peace deal didn't help. Uncertainty pushes people towards gold. It's a reliable bet.
What's the situation here in Egypt?
Yeah. So right now, 24-karat gold is trading between 4,680 and 4,740 Egyptian pounds per gram. And for 21 karat, looking at 4,090 to 4,140 range.
Okay.
Interesting thing is, local prices here are really mirroring the global trends these days. Really shows how interconnected everything is, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. Okay, so big picture. What are we taking away from all this? Global markets definitely feeling the effects of Trump's unpredictable return, that's for sure. But there are bright spots, like Egypt's economy, showing some real resilience. The stock market, well, it's always a mix of opportunities and challenges. Got to stay informed. And gold, well, gold's still the go-to when things get a little shaky.
You got it. And I think the big question for everyone out there is, how are you navigating all this? How are you planning your investments in this kind of volatile environment? There's good signs out there for sure, but things can change quickly.
That's the key takeaway right there.
It is. Diversification and risk management are more important than ever.
Yeah. Absolutely. Something to think about, for sure. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Let us know what you think. Share your strategies with us online. We love hearing from you. And until next time, happy investing.
Happy investing.